Helldivers, a lot is going on right now for the game, and a lot of people are worried about what's on the horizon with the automaton apocalypse, and it is nearly here. There's been so many stuff over the last couple of weeks linking to this, and I am so excited to finally see the launch of a new faction into the second game. We're going to be talking about it today, reading through as well the new Forbes article. So if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure to smash that like button, consider subscribing to the channel for your daily Helldivers 2 news and updates, and let's get on with today's video. So, yes, Cyberstan. What is Cyberstan? There's lots of lore that goes into this, and we're going to be reading through it. So, the Helldivers 2 Automaton Apocalypse is nearly here. So, this week, Helldivers 2 players found themselves tasked with a new major order. One that tasked them with crushing one of the last two remaining sectors of the automatons on the increasingly empty galaxy map. Here's what players have logged in to find. We have discovered the automaton plans for something called the Reclamation. Capturing their deep space comms array on the Troost planet may reveal critical intel about their plans. A video released on social media describes what's coming as a large-scale attack. It seems like players are probably on pace to get this done. 2 planets in the Trigon sector have already been liberated. A third is at 91%, with 3 full days left. That leaves only 2 more planets, including Troost, and seems likely a win is at hand. That would leave the automatons with just a single sector. But what's the Reclamation? And yeah, that's going to be something that we need to be worried about, as it seems pretty clear about what's going to be going on in this whole thing with this Reclamation. That would be an attempt to reclaim Cyberstan, the cyborg homeworld, where the cyborgs are the persecuted. Well, no, I knew I was going to end up getting this wrong. The precursors to the current automaton threat. They're referred as the children of the cyborgs. Super Earth has pretty much taken over the cyborgs on the planet, and I wouldn't say kept them as prisoners, but like sort of made the cyborgs follow the Super Earth's rules, if that makes sense. And if you didn't know the actual lore behind the game, then you'll know that the cyborgs were apparently the automatons were apparently the children of the cyborgs, and this is their plan to use to take back over Cyberstan, and then we have to liberate it. And this is what I'm calling myself the cyborg update. So there's been all different types of like sort of sneak peeks into all the different types of factions that are going to be joining us in Helldivers. We've got obviously right now the bugs, the bots, and we've had the Illuminate as another like sneak peek, and sort of things have been happening here and there regarding them. But what it looks like with the new major order is it's linking closer to the beginning of the Reclamation on Cyberstan, which to me sounds scary, and I think it's going to mean a lot of us are going to have to get on and get liberating certain planets. And I can't wait to see what the Cyberstan looks like. You might be able to find some video. If you're not someone that's played the first Helldivers, you might be able to find some information or on YouTube some videos of Cyberstan. It's exactly what I'm going to have a look at after I've made this video. But anyway, Cyberstan, the cyborg's nation homeworld, is a barren, snow-covered wasteland on the galactic fringe. Whenever it's conquered by Super Earth, the cyborgs are then pretty much they're like forced into losing their civil rights by the Super Earth. And Super Earth's Army Tactical Command troopers on the planet, and I think they've had the planet for a period of 5 years to keep the peace and run government positions, after which period the cyborgs' culture is supposed to have transitioned into a fully sort of instead of going by their own rules, going by Super Earth standards. Meanwhile, the Super Earth's construction company, the SECC, a government contractor, takes over the massive forges and industry complexes of Cyberstan. Eventually, another bombing starts in a whole new cycle. So the idea here is that the is that the automatons are coming for where their homeworld began, likely sparking a large-scale invasion of that sector. If freed from cyberstand capacity, it feels like a massive sea change in the war effort, and I would wonder if new dedicated cyborg units would emerge to join their automaton brethren. So yeah, this sounds pretty crazy, and I'm so excited to see how this plays off in the war that's going on right now. And they say this is likely what's going to happen because the automatons and the bugs, for that matter, simply can't keep getting erased from the map. For the last little while, things have been actually a bit boring in Helldivers, with 98% of sectors clear and more reduced every week. We're doing a good job, but I mean, something has to happen. Well, this is something, and I bet it's going to happen whether we succeed or fail the current major order. Maybe it won't start right when it ends, but yes, it's coming very, very soon. And that was from Paul, who is the writer in the gaming industry for Forbes. And I thought it was a great piece, so I wanted to read it out to you guys with kind of an understanding of what's on the horizon. And yeah, I think this is going to be a nice freshen up for the game. I think you know, we've had the first 2 or so months now of fighting the bugs and the bots, and it's very interesting when you actually watch and read into the lore of the game, of how everything was created from the beginning. And I think watching a lot from the first game, you can learn loads of how the second game's going to play out, because you can find out about other factions that have been in the game, you can find out about other planets that have been in the game, you can even find out about weapons and vehicles. And that's why people know there's so much on the horizon with the game, because vehicles haven't even been added in, but they're going to probably become quite a crucial part of the game soon. Don't know if it's going to end up being like a stratagem that you can call in, like a mech where you can call in a vehicle, or whether they're just going to be placed around the map and you can get in them and drive around in them. Maybe similar to the Halo Warthog, you never know. But I am excited to see how this moves on. Let's keep liberating the planets. The faster we do it, I guess the faster the new content comes. I know the devs actually obviously have to make sure the new content is being created fast enough. But yeah, I think it's great, and I can't wait to see. So let me know if you have any extra feedback or information to add into this video, because it'll be really interesting to favorite some of the top comments if you are a proper Helldivers 2 like nerd into the lore. You know everything about the first game, and if you have anything to share with us in the comments, that would be absolutely fantastic. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today's videos. Today's video, Helldivers. Smash that like button, and please consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. Also, come and join us in the Discord. We have a place for all different types of games. We have our own Helldivers 2 channel if you want to come in and spread some liberty in there. And I'll catch you guys in my next video very soon. See you guys then.